Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you like our content, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Press the bell icon so that you'll get the notification whenever I upload a new video. So without any delay, let's start today's topic. Hello everyone. Today in this episode, I am going to discuss with you the chapter triangle. So we'll start with the very basics concept. What is triangle? A triangle is a closed figure bounded by three lines. So if we draw a triangle, so A, B, C is a triangle formed by the line segment AB, BC and CA. So this is a triangle. A triangle is represented by the Greek letter delta. So we represent this triangle as, this is a Greek letter delta. So we write triangle ABC. So you can name the triangle in any way, like ACB or BCA. So you can write triangle ABC or triangle BCA or triangle CAB. Now, what are the elements of triangle or parts of triangle? Now look at this triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, it consists of three lines AB, BC and CA. So AB, BC and CA are called sides of the triangle. So AB, BC, CA are called sides of the triangle. Now look at the point A, B and C. A is a point where the line AB and AC intersect. These are called vertex, and the plural form of vertex is vertices. So here A, B and C, these are called vertices of triangle. So and what is vertices? Vertices means where the two lines intersect. So where we write it is a point where two sides of triangle meet. Now look at the angle formed, angle A, angle B and angle C. These are called angle A, angle B, angle C. These are called interior angles since it is formed inside the triangle, or we simply called angle ABC. It is called interior angle, or simply we called angle A, B and C. So these are the 6 elements of the triangle. Triangle sides AB, BC, CA and angle A, angle B and angle C. And we learned about the what is vertex or vertices of a triangle. Now I am going to explain you classification of triangles or types of triangle. So triangle is generally divided on the basis of measurement of sides and on the basis of angle. That means interior angle. So on the basis of measurement of sides, triangle is classified into three parts, three categories. One is scalene, isosceles and equilateral. So let us discuss one by one. Scalene triangle. Scalene triangle means where all the sides are of different length. Here all the sides are of different length. Second one is isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle means where any two sides are of same length. Any two sides are of equal length. If you draw a isosceles triangle, suppose if I am drawing here A, B, C. Now for example, if AB and AC are equal, so we put a tick mark to indicate these two sides are equal. So AB and AC are equal in a triangle ABC, so we called it is an isosceles triangle ABC. And third one is equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle means where all the three sides are same length. So all the sides are of same length. So if you draw an equilateral triangle, suppose this is P, Q, R, P, Q and R. We put a tick mark to indicate all the three sides are same. So equilateral. So if none of the sides are equal, we called it as an scalene triangle. If one of two sides are equal, we called it isosceles triangle. If all the sides are equal, we called it as an equilateral triangle. Moving into on the basis of internal angle. So first one is acute angled triangle. That means acute angle means angle 0 degree to 90 degree. Less than 90 degree is called acute angle. So here all the angles of triangle is less than 90 degree. This is a sign of less than. Acute angle triangle. If one of the angle is 90 degree, then we called it as a right angle triangle. Right angle triangle. That means one of the angle is equal to 90 degree. Clear? And so one of the angle is 90 degree. So this is example of drawing of A, B, C, and we put a square mark to indicate this angle is 90 degree. So this is a right angle triangle. And third one is obtuse angle triangle. Obtuse angle triangle. Obtuse angle triangle means one of the angle is greater than 90 but less than 180 degree. One of the angle is greater than 90 but less than 180 degree. So A, B, C, where B is obtuse angle. So we classify triangle on the basis of measurement of side. that is scalene triangle, isosceles triangle, equilateral triangle, and on the basis of internal angle, acute angle triangle, right angle triangle, and obtuse angle triangle. Before we move into the next topic, one important result we'll learn now. The proof of this property, I will upload a video very soon. What is this angle sum property of a triangle? In a triangle, the sum of three interior angle is equal to 180 degree. In a triangle, suppose if we consider a triangle PQR, so sum of three interior angle, that means angle P, angle Q, angle R, you can name it as, suppose angle P, so we know how to name this RPQ, or we can simply write angle P plus angle Q plus angle R equals to 180 degree. The sum of three interior angle of a triangle is equal to 180 degree. We generally write it in short as ASP, angle sum property, in case of a triangle. So in a triangle, the sum of three interior angle equals to 180 degree. Now the next is, what is exterior angle of a triangle? Now we draw a triangle. Now in triangle ABC, if we extend any one of the sides, suppose I am extending the side BC to D. Now you can see an angle is formed here, ACD. This ACD is called, angle ACD is called exterior angle. Exterior angle. Now if you stand on this point, on this angle, these are the two angles which lies opposite to this angle. Now suppose you are standing here, or you are standing here and you are facing the side AB. Then the angle formed inside the triangle is angle A and angle B. Angle A and angle B. This angle A and angle B are called interior opposite angle. Interior opposite angle, or this is also called as a remote interior angle or remote interior angle. So just to make a quick recap, extend any side. For example, if you extend the side CA to a point E, so angle EAB is called exterior angle. Extend any one of the side, so the angle thus formed is called exterior angle. And if you stand here keeping your face on the side BC, so the angle B and C is called interior opposite angle. Now one important concept regarding the exterior angle we are going to discuss next. Now consider a triangle ABC and we extend the side BC to a point D. So here ACD is the exterior angle, and the theorem says that exterior angle equals to sum of internal opposite angle. That means in any triangle, exterior angle is equal to sum of internal opposite angle. Now I am going to give you how. Now we already learned that in a triangle, the angle sum property says that sum of three angles equals to 180 degree. So angle A plus angle B plus angle C equals to 180 degree. Angle sum property, angle A plus angle B plus angle C equals to 180 degree, angle sum property. So here we can say that angle A plus angle B equals to 180 degree. If we take this angle C to the other side, you will get minus C. So angle A plus angle B equals to 180 degree minus C. Now look at this, this is angle C. Now sum of these two angle is equal to 180 degree. So if this angle is C, sum is 180 degree, so this angle is 180 degree minus C. Again I am repeating, see, angle ACB plus angle ACD equals to 180 degree. They are known as the linear pair. So angle ACD equals to 180 degree minus angle ACB, or we can simply write angle C. So therefore angle A plus angle B equals to angle ACD. So this is exterior angle, and exterior angle, for this exterior angle, if you stand here, these are two angles which are interior opposite angle. So exterior angle equals to sum of internal opposite angle. This theorem is very important.